Hey, another new comic book day came and went. I got a stack of books. Let's look into it. Hi, this is James for Read More Comics. Please do like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell up in the corner so that way you get notifications every time I post new content. As I said, we had a new comic book day just a couple days ago. It's been a crazy week, but I wanted to share my books and what I'm thinking about them all. Um, so to put this in context, this is the first week that I'm trying my new uh, curating curation of my read box, my read pile. And so far, I think it's going pretty well. It definitely is something I need to keep going back to. I can't get lax on it and just put books up in the front because there are books in the back, books that I have in rotation. I'm going to totally just forget about. But so far, I'm enjoying it. It's helping me focus on the books I want to read, and it kind of alleviates on the back end when I'm sitting down to read, deciding where I want to start. So let's see how it keeps going. It might also engender some revision on my pull list. I could see that. There are some books this year, two titles that I've cut from my pull list because I'm just like, I'm not enjoying these anymore. I need to focus on putting my resources as a collector into titles that bring me joy instead of books that I'm just buying to complete the run, you know. Know what I mean? Anyway, so let's get into this. We have Absolute Wonder Woman, issue number 18. This is the variant cover by Kendrick Lim or Kunka. Very cool cover right there. This has been a good read, by the way. Several issues behind, but Absolute Wonder Woman, out of all the Absolute books, well, let me rephrase this. All the Absolute books have their own flavor to it, and this one is very unique where I think Absolute Batman is just over the top, intentionally so. This is not. So it's fun. We got Conan the Barbarian, issue number 30. Titan has been knocking it out of the park with this. I cannot give enough credit to Titan for bringing a Conan the Barbarian story that's both true to Robert E. Howard's Conan pulp stories, but also kind of gives me that nostalgic feel of reading a Conan book back in the 80s, you know, Marvel's original Conan stories. So this is really good stuff. It's definitely adult reads. I mean, it says it right here, suggested for mature readers. It is violent. It is Conan the Barbarian, you know. We have Dungeons of Doom issue number 3. This is a very cool Doctor Doom cover. And then the more I look at this, I don't know who did the cover. I think it's Linux. I don't know, but there's some dark stuff going on in this. Check that out. I mean, we got wizardry stuff going on there, but what is that right there? You know, it's like a part of a guy, but a part of a person in a jar. Anyway, so I think the after effects of One World Under Doom have been really entertaining. If you enjoy Fantastic Four, this is, I'm not sure, is it Jeremy Percy or something like this? This has been kind of good. This is about uh, after Doctor Doom is dead, all of these different powers, superpowers, governments, etc., trying to plunder his dungeons, you know, for all that they're worth. Which kind of a nice segue. We got Fantastic Four, issue number 9. This is the new volume by Ryan North and Humberto Ramos. Art is fantastic. This is the A cover by Ramos. Part 4 of The Invincible Woman. If you, is it Fortnite? I think this character came out. No, it was Marvel Rivals. So throwback to whose run was it? I'll remember in a moment. It was volume 1. It was, put it right down here. It's been a busy day. So we have Feral Part 21. This is by Image Comics, by the Twisted creators of Stray Dogs. This is the movie homage cover. which I've been pulling these for all of Feral. The Stray Dog sequel series got those also, and I've been going back. And when I can pick them up, I get the uh, movie cover homage post. I'm sorry, movie poster homage. That's the right order. Still bothering me. Who am I thinking of right here? Who is it right here? There's another content creator on YouTube that's all about that guy. He did Superman. He had a run on X-Men with Chris Claremont. It's right here. Tip of the atomic effect. That's what psychologists call it. Anyway, been getting the movie homage posters because I think they're really, really cool. Okay, I think it's a nice connection with the story, which is kind of, I've said this before, this is kind of like if rabies were, if spreading rabies amongst animals was The Walking Dead, this is this book. The one thing I noticed, and I don't know if it's going to show up, it probably won't, because of the all black cover, and it was a shipping issue. I know it. They're like these little itty bitty spine ticks all the way down. And my LCS is impeccable about making sure books are as pristine as possible. It is what it is. When I saw it, kind of disappointed me. They're not terrible, but you know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spine ticks. So anyway, really fun read. Then we have this is Infinity Roar. This is the Toho Godzilla tie-in. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the title. This is not the title of the book. It says Galactus the Devourer versus King of the Cosmos, King Ghidorah. Check that out. Okay, this is the variant cover. This is issue number 2. I'll be doing a review of both the Marvel crossovers with Godzilla, but also the DC ones, because we just had volume 2 of Justice League versus Godzilla versus King Kong, or Justice League versus Kong versus Godzilla. I don't remember how it is, but those are the MonsterVerse kind of modern Godzilla monster movies, where this is the original Toho Godzilla, so it has a different feel to it, which is cool. So the gist of it is Godzilla was knocked into space by all of the Earth's superheroes. Black Panther played a big role in that. Very similar to, what is it, Planet Hulk? And he lands on a planet and becomes, he's infected with symbiote, and so he becomes like Godzilla Venom, or Venom Godzilla, or something like that. And he meets Null, and so it's kind of wild. But I really, while there's a lot of issues I think Marvel has as the House of Ideas, this is a story that's just been fun. We have another indie book. This is Hyde Street by Ghost Machine. It's been a while since we've seen Hyde Street. Let's see, Butcher of Hyde Street, Part 1. There was an allusion to the Butcher in a previous issue, and it seems like it's been a couple months since we've had a Hyde Street issue. So it's fun to read, very Twilight Zone-y. Justice League Unlimited, issue number 17. I love the byline up the top. Villain Amnesty starts here. So this is right after DCKO. Which is an awesome event if you want to just get the trade, or you wait a little bit, pick up the books at like half price books or something like that. So this is picking up right after that. Justice League Unlimited has been really fun. Mark Waid has been doing an amazing job with this book. We got Skinbreaker issue number 7. We got one more issue of this. This is an 8-issue miniseries, and David Finch is doing an artist clinic. This is so much detail in the art in this book. Really, really fun. Gorgeous just to look at. But the story, and I thought originally, you know, all the way up through about issue 3, 4, somewhere in there, I'm going like, oh, okay, I know what this is going to be about. You know, there's a lot of fantasy tropes and blah, 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 cavemen and whatever. But there was a plot twist in issue 4, and it's kind of been really energizing. Robert Kirkman's been like writing a great story, but it really is all about David Finch. The Last Starship, issue number 6. This is cover A by Franco Villa. Okay. So I didn't think, I think I've said this last month, I didn't think I'd have a Star Trek book on my pull list. This is crazy good. It is really a survival story. I read it kind of as an Elseworlds book rather than a straight up Star Trek book. I don't like some of the newer Star Trek stuff. Like it's pulling on some threads from Star Trek Discovery, which I enjoyed the first season, but after that, it kind of like, oh, what's going on? This is not Star Trek that I remember. You know, I grew up as a Trekkie, and in college I was watching Next Generation. Love Star Trek Enterprise. Deep Space Nine is pretty good. Anyway, it's appealing to a different audience than me, and I'm okay with that, right? It doesn't have to be about me. But this is really a survival story set in the Star Trek universe, and it kind of comes across as an Elseworlds book. The art is kind of very pulpy, and which fits the story, I think. And where the creative team, they did, what was it? They did a Captain America book. It was Symbol of Liberty, I think, with Sam as the main character, and I didn't like it. Like it started out good, but then it kind of got clunky. This is really good. I mean, they're showing their writing chops in this. So issue number 6. Trade will be coming out soon. Check it out. We got Thundercats, issue number 25. Ooh, we got a sneak preview on this one. This is the Perio cover. I've been just pulling the A covers, and it's kind of just a pleasant surprise, whatever I get. Where with a lot of, well, it used to be before Diamond collapsed, I would be kind of cover hunting. And I found for myself, and it seems to be the trend amongst most readers, at least based on what I see and what I see at my LCS and what I see online, is, spec hunting, getting covers, getting variant covers isn't as big a deal now. And I kind of get that now. I see myself maturing as a reader. So Thundercats, been a lot of fun. There's a crossover that's been brewing between Thundercats and Silverhawks, which I'm hoping will be fun. I remember the Silverhawks cartoon when I was growing up. Enjoyed it for what it was. I don't remember watching a lot because it didn't seem like it was on or it moved around. I don't remember what it is. I'm not pulling Silverhawks for this. I am getting some of the event books though, like so I can follow along. This is a back issue. We have Ultimates number 22 came out last week. All right. This is supposed to be a really nice kind of one of Captain America's story, exploring what it means to be a hero, what it means to be Captain America, and I love that. So I picked it up. I'm not gonna dig into the rest of the Ultimates because I don't care about them, but love Captain America, and if this is a good story, it's worth reading. Then we have Ultimate Endgame issue number 3. Okay, gonna be honest, I'm really behind reading anything about the end of the Ultimate Universe. I haven't finished Ultimate Spider-Man, which is a crime because it's been a good read. I wish normal, 616 Spider-Man was like Ultimate Spider-Man in kind of the storytelling and the relationships it focuses on, where I feel like the 616 Spider-Man, like any of the books, this is just me on the outside because I'm not a huge Spider-Man fan, looks like a soap opera to me, where this one, it's relationships between family and how to become a hero, and I love kind of the dimensions Hickman's using it in telling the story, and like each issue's a month, I think that was really clever. Should it keep going on? No, I like the integrity of cutting it when it's done. Issue 24 should be it. But Ultimate Universe, I think Marvel, they were swinging for the fences, and I appreciate the ambition, but I don't know, I don't think they knew what to do with it after Hickman said, here's the story I want to tell. It's a shame because I've talked to my LCS owner, and the Ultimate Universe was selling books, all those. So last week I thought I did not pre-order an issue of Wonder Woman, and it came out that I did. And it was just on back order or something. I don't know. Showed up this week. So this is Wonder Woman issue number, I'm going to have to look in the back because it's kind of like a Virgin variant, 31. That blows my mind. We have 31 issues of Wonder Woman, and Tom King's run has been really good. Okay. So this is issue number 31. This is the corner box variant, and it's supposed to be spot foil, but it's not. This is, the cover's by Daniel Sampere. I'll show it to you, and then I'll show what I think. Okay, what do you think? So, I love the cover, and I like how DC has been doing this, like with the corner box variants, kind of as a jumping on point. Like, hey, here's a new issue. This is where you could jump on, and it's going from here. It's a nice visual to attract your attention. I love that DC, they're bringing back the corner box up here with characters. That's very cool too. What do I think about Daniel Sampere's work? An issue that stuck out while I was standing in line, because I pre-ordered this, and so I'm going to buy it because I obligated myself. My LCS ordered it. I'm going to buy it. Look at that. Diana's head is not proportioned correctly. Is it me? Like, she's an Amazon, so she's going to be bigger. And at first I thought it was one of those things where, like, her lower body is closer to the point of view of the audience and her upper body's farther away. But I don't think that's what it is. Like, her legs are proportioned to each other. Her shoulders, her arms are proportioned. Like, this is farther back than that. But her head just seems small. It's kind of odd, which is unfortunate because Daniel Sampere's interiors has been killing it, but this is just kind of weird looking. Anyway, so those are my polls. Let me know what you think. If there's any of these books that you've been digging to, let me know. Leave a comment. Let's have a conversation about it. Thank you for listening to me ramble on. If you do enjoy my content, please do like, share, subscribe. This is James. Thanks for watching my video, and don't forget to read more comics.